Good morning. How you doing there? Back at it working on the van again today. I'm going to run through a bit of the work that I've done through the week and what I plan to do in this video. This video is probably going to be the last van video before the WSOP series, and then van videos will continue once I get back from USA. But yeah, let's have a look at what has changed since you may have last seen, and let's go into the van. All right, so you will notice I've installed a barrier wall here behind the passenger seat. You'll notice that I've installed the framing for the wall on the side of the shower. I've got the shower head temporarily installed there, and the shower mixer down here temporarily installed. I've installed the connections for the plumbing. So the red lines are heated water, and blue line down here is cold water. Those go down through the floor of the van, down there, and they go along towards the back, and then across, and then back up the front, and they come up through the bottom of the van in here, and they connect up to the plumbing web that I kind of have here underneath the sink. So all the plumbing lines are run there from the hot water from the pump, etc., through the filter, going up to the sink tap, and the ones that go back down through the floor go over to the shower. Hot water heater is all plumbed in, and the electrical is all connected, and it is all working. I might show a bit of a demo of that a bit later. But hot water is working. It takes about 28 amps on 12 volt power while the water is heating, and it takes approximately an hour to heat the water that's in that tank. So what's the plan for today? The plan for today is to install this wall here, and get the shower head and shower mixer completed and locked off. One other thing you may notice down here, just here, is the hole that I've cut into the side of the van, which will be the vent for the composting toilet. So let's go have a look on the outside of the van at the vent for the toilet. So here is the shell cover for the vent. It's installed there. I think I made a good choice by installing the vent into this small panel here. This is usually where the fuel goes, I guess, when the fuel goes in on this side of the van. However, with mine, fuel tank or the fuel fill is on the other side, and so this is just basically a plastic panel that opens up to the inside of the van. So I took that off, drilled a hole, and then installed the shell cover and a pipe extending over to the connection that you saw on the inside of the van. So again, plan today is the wall of the shower, maybe paint the wall that is behind the passenger seat, and potentially, if we get to it, connect the toilet up to the vent, as well as the electrical for the toilet. Some things to note, actually, on the shower head, getting this connection here was actually quite difficult. So it's one that needs to mount onto the wall, that screws on to a 1/2 inch connection, and that has a John Guest fitting underneath. The only one that they have is a 15 mil connection, so then you have to get a reducer down to the 12 mil pipe that I'm using all over the rest of the van. So yeah, some sites had that connection there for like 90 Australian dollars. I found one that had it for like 25, and then I had to buy the reducer, which was another 10. So a lot cheaper than all of the other sites that were advertised. Other than that, lots of connections for the piping all the way underneath. I do need to finalize those a bit later. And maybe today we can also paint this wall. We'll see. So that's the plan for the moment. That's the update for what I've done so far. Watch along for any further changes. Hey, I'm back. I've been doing some work, as I mentioned in the last clip, of what I was going to be working on, and let's take a look at that. Here we go, going into the back of the van, and as I mentioned, I've added the back panel for the shower, the stick-on tiles there. I've installed the shower head and the shower mixer on the inside there. I've started the undercoat on the divider behind the passenger seat there. I have connected up the electricity for the toilet. So the toilet is all wired in. I have created a hole here for the exhaust fan for the toilet to pass through the back of the shower there. I've sealed it up with sealant, and then on this side here the pipe comes out, and then it will connect up to that pipe there that goes outside of the van. So what's next to do? I really need to add a front lip on the toilet and waterproof that so that water doesn't come out. Drain into the grey tank, and on the sink side I need to add a drain into the grey tank there. So that is what I've done, and yeah, I've connected up a switch here for the toilet, but I haven't mounted it on the wall there yet. So that is the current state of the van. We're probably going to go on pause for progress over the next 6 to 7 weeks now, and then I'll pick up again where on those last points that I just mentioned. Yeah, so that'll be it for the van for a little while, but come back for the WSOP series. Starting in approximately 8 or 9 days, you should see the WSOP video coming out. First one will be travel over to Vegas, and the first day in Vegas with some admin getting set up and ready to go for the first tournament. So yeah, thanks again for watching. Subscribe, like, leave a comment down below, and see you later.